I do feel like the door is not entirely closed. Fear is actually loud, but you are stronger. The acceptance rate now might be like 10%, 6%, which means it's I am here. You're trying to come here. It's affecting the fear and the uncertainty. What is life like right now in the United States? I don't have it all figured out. Have things changed? Should I still apply? You want to vet your social media to the core. I know we that are over here, we are stressed, and if you can cross that bridge, I mean, there is nothing that is going to come your way that you cannot cross. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Chinenye and I am an international student currently in the United States, living and studying in the US. I make videos to help other international students navigate their journey here. Today I want to talk about something that has been on every incoming or prospective international student's mind, something that has also been on international students currently in the US. What is life like right now in the United States, especially as a student studying here, especially with all the news and updates about immigration that has been going around? First off, I know a lot of you are wondering, like, what is the United States like now? Is the US still safe for students? Have things changed? Should I still apply? I know these are all questions that is roaming in on everybody's mind. Even we that are here in the United States, like, the uncertainty is just, quite a lot for some of us. And when we see the news, it's quite overwhelming. We don't know what to do. We don't know the next step to take. Even on WhatsApp groups, on our school groups that we are on, and we see all this news coming in, it's just a bit overwhelming. Like, we don't know what's the next step to take. First off, I just want to say this video is not to instill more fear. That's not what I'm about to do, and I don't think that's what I want to do with this video. I feel like there's a lot of news out there, social media, news, BBC. You would see and hear all of the updates, and I don't want to instill fear in anybody right now. I just want this video to serve as a form of let's talk, and also to serve as hope for the future and what's to come, like to just give you some sort of light and be that bridge, or would I say that gap from the fear and the uncertainty, more like the hope in the middle that just gets you thinking of the positive things. So that's what this video is about, and I'm just here to offer my advice to incoming students, international students. The idea of the channel is to help incoming students to be able to navigate. Okay, first off, I just want you to take a deep breath, like breathe in, breathe out, right? I know the headlines are stressful. Trust me, we that are over here, we are stressed. Immigration has changed. I'm not gonna deny that fact. A lot of things have changed in terms of immigration rule, what to do, what not to do. Even the ITSS, International Students and Scholar Services, in most schools have reached out to their international students to give them an update on everything that is going on. So you literally have to obey every law, work within your limits, do not over exceed your working hours. Also have, like, if you're going for an internship, make sure you secure your CPT, OPT if you're leaving school. And even right now as we speak, like, some things are not certain. We are in the middle. We don't know what to do, where to go from, how to go about things. We're literally just trying to be very, very careful as it is. Student visa worries and social media panic. It's okay to feel overwhelmed, to be honest. This is a lot of news to take, especially as an international student who wants to come down, or as an international student who is already in the United States. Trust me, it's okay to feel overwhelmed. We are all there. We are all living these same shared experiences together, especially if you're here in the United States. And if you're looking to come down, I have a few honest advice I would share later on in this video. And if you've watched up until this point, I hope you stick on watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. One thing I want to say is, from my experience so far and from things that I have seen, the door to come to the United States is still open. It's not completely shut. I know there has been news going around, or the embassy have stopped taking interviews, or they've stopped taking students that are looking to come down to the United States for their study, which is true, but I do feel like the door is not entirely closed. Like, there's this linger of hope for people who want to come down here to study. Despite all the noise. Trust me, international students are still welcome here. Nobody is shutting the door on you. Nobody is shutting the door on us. Universities are still accepting admission, and that's like the honest truth. It's just, if we say we have like 100% of them that have been taking admission, we probably limit it like 50% or 40% or 30% in terms of statistics. And if you dive deeper, some of these schools also still offer funding and they give assistantship. It's just a few of them. As regards the embassy and students going over to take their interviews, I think for now the best update I can give, or the only update that I have to say as regards that, is it's on pause for now, but we're just hoping, like I said, that things are going to get back to normal and then they are going to reinstate and be able to help international students come over, go for their interview, get their visas to come to the United States. So I won't entirely say the door is shut. It's just hoping that this is lifted and it's a case that is sorted out and will be beneficial to international students that are here and that are also out of the United States and are planning to come over. So before you let the fear of the reality that is going on, which I cannot say is not happening, it's actually happening. These are true facts that are literally in our faces. Before you let that fear make it that decision for you, make sure you're looking at facts and not letting your fear control you. Try and be hopeful. Try and look or think of things in the positive light. If there's anything I preach on my channel here, is I'm not big on negativity. That's not who I am. I lean more into the positive aspect of things. Even when things are most frustrating, even when things are stressing me out to the core, I like to look for the positivity in that situation. I mean, if you're a Christian, the Bible says in Romans 8:8, and all things work together for our good for those who are called to his purpose. One thing I live by is when there is a negative situation, when it's not most favorable, I like to think of it that, oh, it's just a phase, it's gonna pass, and things are going to align when they are supposed to align. So before you let that fear make that decision for you, try and look at facts and also be on the positive side. The next thing I want to say is fear is actually loud, but you are stronger. You are stronger. It's normal to question everything because right now the future feels uncertain. You don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Trust me, it might look like I have it all figured out. It might look like everything is going all good. I don't have it all figured out. In fact, I am still learning in the phase. I have nights where I have cried. I have nights where I have sulked in my room here, because literally you guys are in my room. I have hugged my teddy bear. I have wept on her. Like, trust me, she has taken quite a lot. There are times where I have felt the uncertainty like overwhelm me. But one thing I'm not gonna do, or one thing I would advise you, is do not let that fear silence your dream. I mean, if all things that are negative begin to weigh us down and we don't find a way to pull through all of these things, we would never be who we are meant to be or who we are meant to be in this life. And that's not what God wants for us. That's not who He wants us to be. You have worked hard, you have prayed, you have earned the spot, you have planned, and you deserve a shot at this journey. So if the United States is not giving it to you, my advice, explore and look into other routes. I also believe that if thousands of students are still making it down to study in the United States, like in 2025, I know a couple of people that have reached out to me and they asked me like a couple of questions, and I think these people actually, got their visas before this new rule, immigration thing came to light. If that is happening, so why not you, right? It may not be in the US now, it could be in other states, it could be in other countries rather. So please try and not let that fear control you. You are stronger than it, so move past it and work with other options that are available to you. Another thing I want to say is, and this is my personal advice, if you're looking to still apply to the United States, I mean, with everything that's going on and with the news that you're obviously in the know of, I would advise that you can apply. You don't have to wait for the perfect timing. Just make sure that everything about your application sits right. With now that they're trying to bring up, the social media verification, see what you're doing, what you're up to, or things that you say in terms of political awareness, in terms of, political conversations and stuff like that. You want to vet your social media to the core. Look at it, scramble it, pieces it, check out anything that that would be of hindrance to you while you are applying. You don't want to do all of this hard work and then when you get to the finishing line, you are stuck at some point because of one simple silly mistake. So please, while you're applying, also make sure that you're doing your due diligence and making sure that everything is well panned out. I know I always preach on here, start early in terms of your application, and with the way things have been going on currently, we're not certain how funding is in terms of students. Some universities who would usually give, like, let's say they're admitting 10 or 15 students or 30 students to their department based on funding, and like they had enough before. Now with everything that's going on, funding cuts and the likes, it's kind of like they are streamlined to just taking maybe 5% of their usual acceptance. Like the acceptance rates now might be like 10%, 6%, which means it's highly competitive because of everything that is going on. So I do want to advise that while you start early to make your preparations, also look at what's happening, respond to the changes, weigh the pros and the cons, see what works, see what does not work. Also, in this time, I want you to build support systems. It could be in the form of anybody, your family, your friends, or international student pages or international student group chats. Join forums where kind of like build that support system that you need. Or if you're watching this video, you're already doing and bridging that gap, you're already building that support system that you need, because we all need support one way or another, especially in trying times and in the hard times. So I am hoping that my channel can be some sort of relaxation and some sort of support system for you to fall back on when you need to, especially during this period. And I have seen a lot of you come on here and tell me, how you just come onto my channel to relax. And I think that's the main reason why I started this channel in the first place, to share my experience and kind of like be that voice to somebody who wants to also be here and see that, okay, if I can do it, you can too. And nothing is inevitable. And with the strength of God, you are destined for greatness. I want you to lean into your faith and your inner strength. You were made for this season. When the time is right, there's no such thing that is wrong when it comes to the perfect timing. Like everything will just align to your course and you will be favored. My last advice is, remember this: you are not crazy for dreaming big. You are not alone. We are in this together. I am here. You're trying to come here. It's affecting all of us. It's like an endless circle. So we are in this together. You're not too late. You will never be too late. You are not wasting your time by applying. So if people are telling you to check other places like I just did, that's okay. It's just you trying to weigh your options, read the facts, weigh your pros and cons, and know which is much more favorable to your situation. Your story matters and your journey has value, even if there are others. Trust me, I feel like God gives the strongest battle to his most faithful servants. And if you can cross that bridge, there is nothing that is going to come your way that you cannot cross. Thank you so much for watching this video. I just wanted to be that voice in the middle of all the noise, saying you're not alone and your dream is still valid. Be it the United States or any other country, it is still valid. And if this video gave you a little piece, please like, share, or send it to someone who needs to hear it. And if you're applying this year, drop the world emoji in the comment section so I can share you personally. There'll also be a support group in the description box. Please join the support group to help you with updated news and things you need to know about this entire process, particularly if you want to come down here to study. I really love you guys so much, and I hope that you gain some certain peace and clarity and everything works out for all of us. Okay, I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. If you watched up until this point, namaste. I'm really thankful and I'm really grateful to you guys, so thank you so much. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah. Love.